Good to have you back on our PGA Tour coverage right here on 2K Sports. We're picking up on the first hole. Let's get going. Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. An opportunity for a birdie here. Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods. Here we are at the second tee. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Which, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And everybody else was just kind of sitting there and all going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
Time now for the fourth shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Yeah, you'll take that. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Oh, just missed. Well, that's too bad. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Here we are at the third. A perfect little fade. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
You need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, good mid-range putt this one. Right on 17 feet.
This is what they have left for par.
It was on a good line. 4 feet to the cup. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Here we are at the 4th hole. A thing of beauty. Well, Rich, it's only mid-season, but you've got to like the way the player has been performing so far.
Yeah, look, this player has played so solid all year long. It's well within the top 125. I don't see any issues of this player not making it to the Tour Championship. That's safe to say they're going to go ahead and move on.
A big bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Well played. That'll help make a big move. And let's have one more look at that shot.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
Oh, that was pure. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Opting for the 9-iron. Good shot there, Beamer. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Okay, steady now. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here at Lone Grove Golf Course, the 6th hole is a par 4 measuring a decent 465 yards, Rich, all the way back near the tips.
Yeah, no bunkers on this tee shot. Plenty of room to hit it both right and left, but if you miss it wide one direction or another, you're going to find all kinds of troubles with those tall trees. Just that one bunker that fronts the left-hand side of the green here. Again, though, a lot of runoff areas around this green makes that second shot so much more difficult to get it close.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Playing from around 160 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's not the outcome they were after.
It needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
This would be a great up and down. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Oh, that's a nice line. That was a gallant attempt. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. This has eyes for the hole. Ooh. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Oh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. That is a pure looking draw.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Putting for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Yeah, he'll take that. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Going with the 7. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down.
Had a good lie in the bunker, but still, that was some kind of talent.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently tied for the lead. Well, if you can make that big putt, it'll save that bunker shot, that's for sure. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
A bit too much pace on that one. Putting for a bogey. Ouch, that hurts. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, so close. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Trailing by 4 strokes. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
Awesome stuff.
Second shot here on the 9th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. This putt for a spot in the top 5. Oh. Just missed. A par putt on the table.
This is all that's left to pull ahead of Lydia Ko. They're going to try to apply some pressure here.
And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
3 strokes down with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to have to come up with something sporty to get to the top of the leaderboard at day's end. That dog will hunt.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's Lydia Ko. Well, this one's going right at the flag. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Okay, time to return to the action. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Bit too heavy-handed there. 11 feet left to the hole.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, lovely roll. And that's all she wrote. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And he'll be proud of that one. Good way to bounce back from the bogey at the last. And he'll move into the top 10. He finds himself tied for 6th.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
The 12th hole here at Lone Grove Golf Club, 543 yards, par 5.
Again, no bunkers off the tee shot here, Luke, though, but anything missing out to the right or even far left, you're just going to have all kinds of problems. The second shot down the hill to a green that's surrounded by water in the front, bunkers both left and right. I love this golf course. I love the beauty of it, but I got to say, it is a really difficult course.
Nicely done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Got to make sure to repair your pitch mark here. It's going to leave one. It's downhill. Might even get some spin here.
Going with a 3-wood here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And this putt to move into the top 5. That's a bit disappointing. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third.
It starts off on a good line.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
It was on a good line. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. There's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Lovely effort that. This shot is about 140 yards out. Just a couple back from our leader. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Left yourself an opportunity. And he's down there. You got a read?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, that's frustrating. This putt is from 14 feet. That will work. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose. That should find the cut stuff. And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
That's disappointing.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
That was a beauty. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. Atta boy, good shot. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Going with the 5-iron here.
Nicely done.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. A bit long on that one. Par putt coming up here. Not a bad line, this. Just didn't drop. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
Inching their way closer to the top of that leaderboard. Can't afford any mistakes from here on in.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Choosing the 9-iron here. Needs to make a move soon. Trying to shape this one a little bit. This is from miles away. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 7 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
Okay, steady now. And this one will be for bogey. That's hold, but they seem to be losing a bit of their momentum.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. What a touch of class, holds it from the sand. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Definitely looking to make a move on this hole. Could be interesting.
Second shot here on the 17th. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty. And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of third spot.
With 1 hole to go, important putt indeed.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
And Rich, after the first 17 have tested the play, they find themselves on yet one more examination with this last hole.
I love this hole because if you're leading and have a chance to win, this is the tee shot you want. There's all kinds of room out there to the right-hand side. Tee it high and let it fly. Give yourself the best opportunity to go into this elevated green with a short iron to make it as easy as possible on you. And it's much easier said than done, Luke, as you and I both well know.
That was wonderfully done. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
And this putt is for a final score of 74. I don't mind the look of this. That was a gallant attempt. A par putt awaits. Ouch, that hurts. Just a short putt remaining here. That's all she wrote, folks. His work is done here. Well, Henny, I feel like we're sitting here with eggs on our faces. We didn't think anyone could knock out Lydia Ko. But what about that performance? No win in the event, but that doesn't really matter when you beat someone of Lydia's stature.
Luke, I hate being wrong, so this is a tough pill for me to swallow. But this player challenged Lydia Ko and beat her. This result is going to give them some inspiration towards their huge, big career aspirations. And best of luck to them. I'll never doubt them again.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.